If you've ever stayed quiet when you had something to say. If you've ever stepped back when you wanted to step forward. If you've ever looked at someone and thought, I wish I had their confidence. This is the moment you stop wishing and start building. Asterisk, this isn't a guide about feeling fearless. It's a blueprint for acting boldly while fear still whispers in your ear. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a skill. Asterisk, Chapter 1. Be your own hero. Building the courage to be you. Every hero's story begins with a choice. Not the choice to save the world, but the choice to save themselves. You might be waiting for someone to believe in you, to lift you up, to hand you the permission slip for your dreams. But here's the truth no one tells you. The hero you're waiting for is already staring back at you in the mirror. Life will test you. People will doubt you. Your own mind will whisper, you're not ready. You're not enough. That voice will sound convincing because it knows your deepest fears. But courage isn't the absence of fear. It's deciding to act. Even while fear grips your chest, being your own hero doesn't mean you'll never fall. It means you'll rise each time, brushing off the dust with a quiet promise. I will not quit on me. It's about holding your ground when the world tries to shrink you. About stepping forward when staying hidden feels safer. The moment you stop waiting for rescue is the moment you take control. Start small. Speak up in the meeting where what makes you feel powerful. Say no when your boundaries are crossed. These are your battles, and each one you win is proof that you are becoming the hero you needed all along. No cape required. Heroes aren't made in spotlights. They're forged in the shadows, in the choices no one sees, in the courage you build when no applause is waiting. Today, the stage is set. The villain is doubt. The weapon is your belief, and the hero, that's you. Chapter 2. The voice you choose to listen to inside your mind. Two voices compete for control. One is sharp, critical, and endlessly doubting. You'll embarrass yourself. You're not good enough. Someone else can do it better. The other is quiet but steady. You can do this. Keep going. You are stronger than you think. People feed the wrong voice. They replay failures, magnify flaws, and treat every mistake like proof they're unworthy. But confidence grows when you start feeding the voice that believes in you, the one that reminds you of your wins, your resilience, and the storms you've already survived. Think of your mind as a stage. The spotlight can only shine on one voice at a time. The more you listen to self-belief, the louder it becomes. The more you act despite doubt, the weaker the critic grows. Start with small mental shifts. Replace I can't with I'm learning. Swap I'm failing with I'm improving. These tiny rewrites change the script of your life. Confidence isn't built in one grand moment. It's built in the hundreds of micro decisions where you side with courage over fear. Every time you step into the unknown, you send your mind a message: I trust myself. Your confidence will never be louder than the voice you feed. So choose wisely, because the one you listen to becomes the one you believe. Chapter 3: Small Wins. Big shifts. Confidence isn't born from massive victories. It's grown from tiny wins stacked over time. The problem is, we often dismiss small achievements as not enough. We think confidence will arrive when we land the dream job, win the big award, or get the perfect opportunity. But here's the secret: confidence is built before those moments. It's forged in the small daily acts where you keep a promise to yourself, waking up when the alarm rings, finishing the workout, making that uncomfortable phone call, speaking up when you'd rather stay quiet. Each small win sends your brain a signal: I follow through, I can trust myself. And trust is the foundation of confidence. The danger is in waiting for a big break to feel ready. That's like waiting to get stronger before going to the gym. Confidence is a muscle. It only grows when you use it. So stop underestimating your small wins. Write them down. Celebrate them. Let them remind you that you're already proving to yourself daily that you can show up, act, and succeed one day. Those small wins will stack so high that you'll look back and realize you've become the kind of person you once thought was impossible. Chapter 4: The Fear Trick. Fear will disguise itself as logic. It will say, wait until you're more prepared. It will pretend to be your protector while quietly keeping you in chains. Here's the truth: you'll never feel 100% ready. If you wait for fear to disappear before acting, you'll be waiting your whole life. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's action in the presence of it. The trick: stop treating fear as a stop sign and start treating it as a green light. Fear often points toward the very thing you need to do to grow. Step into the interview even if your hands are shaking. Share your work even if your voice trembles. Say yes to the opportunity that scares you, because fear often hides the doorway to your next level. When you move through fear, you teach yourself that you can handle discomfort. And that's when fear loses its power. Chapter 5: The Confidence Posture. Before you speak a word, your body announces how you feel. Shoulders slumped, eyes down. You send the world and yourself a message: I'm small. But when you stand tall, shoulders back, chin lifted, something changes. Your brain starts to believe the posture. Your voice strengthens. Your presence expands. Try it before a meeting, a presentation, or a challenge. 2 minutes of standing like you already own the room can shift your mindset entirely. Confidence is not just mental, it's physical. Train your body to reflect the self-assuredness you want to feel, and your mind will follow. Chapter 6. The Power of Why Not Me. When you see someone succeed, you might think they're lucky. They have something I don't. But every success story began with one belief: why not me? Instead of listing all the reasons you can't, it forces your brain to consider why you could. Write it at the top of your journal. Whisper it before big decisions. Repeat it until it becomes part of you. Chapter 7. Guard your circle. Confidence is fragile in the wrong company. Spend time with people who mock your ideas, dismiss your goals, or constantly highlight your flaws, and you'll begin to believe them. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, encourage you, and remind you of your worth. Confidence isn't built in isolation. It's amplified in the right environment. Chapter 8. Failure is a badge, not a scar. Every confident person you admire has failed repeatedly. The difference: they don't hide their failures. They wear them as proof of courage. Each failure means you dared to try. You stepped into the arena while others stayed safe in the stands. Confidence grows not from avoiding failure, but from surviving it and realizing you're still standing. Chapter 9. Speak before you're ready. The fastest way to build confidence is to put yourself in situations where you can't hide. Speak in a meeting. Share your idea. Volunteer for the task. Yes, you'll feel exposed, but the more you speak up, the more your voice becomes steady, and the more your belief in yourself solidifies. Chapter 10. Confidence is a choice. Everyday confidence isn't something you get once and keep forever. It's a choice you make daily. You choose to show up, to try again, to believe in your own value despite setbacks. Some days it will be easier. Other days you'll have to fight for it. But the choice is always yours. And each day you choose confidence. You shape a future where nothing feels impossible. Asterisk. Chapter 11. The mirror test every morning. You face the one person you cannot hide from: yourself. No mask, no carefully chosen words, no curated social media highlight reel. Just you. The reflection that stares back is the truth you live with, whether you acknowledge it or not. The mirror test isn't about checking how you look. It's about asking, can I look myself in the eye and be proud of the way I'm living? Too often, we live for other people's approval. we twist ourselves to fit their expectations, fearing judgment more than regret. But here's the quiet truth: the world's applause will never silence the voice in your head, if that voice knows you've been betraying yourself. Confidence begins with self-respect, and self-respect is built when your actions align with your values, not when they please the crowd. If you want to pass the mirror test, you have to make choices that make you proud, even if they confuse, disappoint, or anger others. That means saying no to what drains you, even if it means losing someone's approval. It means showing up when you'd rather quit. It means keeping promises you made to yourself when no one else would notice if you broke them. When you start living this way, something shifts. You stop chasing validation, because your validation comes from a deeper place: the knowledge that you are living honestly, bravely, and in alignment with who you are. That is the root of unshakable confidence. And here's the twist: the more you honor yourself, the more the right people begin to respect you. You attract relationships and opportunities that match your authenticity. You stop shrinking for the wrong crowd and start rising for the right one tomorrow morning. When you look in the mirror, ask yourself one question: if the person in this reflection was my best friend, would I be proud of them? If the answer is yes, keep going. If the answer is no, today is the day you start changing it. Asterisk, moral: confidence grows when you can look in the mirror and be proud of the person staring back